Hello guys, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yesterday, what are the topics we have discussed? I wanted everyone to just type at least one point in the chat box. Yes, guys, what we have done yesterday? The types of relations in the last topic. Okay. So guys, how many of you installed MySQL in your system? Okay. Whoever have installed, please type done. Like Afridi have done. Sayute is done. Good. Next, Madhuri done. One, two, three. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Only 8 to 9 members are done. Others, if you all are done with the installation, please type done. Okay. Okay, guys. So, so I guess there is a no issue with the installation, and we also, I guess there is a videos are available on the YouTube. You can go through it, and even then, if you are getting any issues, you can share me your screen, or you can just share me the screenshot so that I can try to resolve from my end. Okay. Now, in today's concept, today we are going to see about a few basic things, basic fundamentals about SQL. Okay. So, guys, you all are ready? Type ready if you all are ready, really ready. How many of you are active with a pen, with a notebook? Type ready. How many readies I got? I got okay, one, two, three, four. Others? Guys, everyone type ready if you are active in the chat, active in the session. Done? Perfect. Yes, yes. So all are ready now. Now let me share my screen and see what we are going to learn. Is it visible? Screen is being shared. Can anyone confirm on this whether my screen is visible or not?
Visible, sir.
Done, guys. So it is visible. Now, what I have come up with the topic is keep a heading called data types. But before that data types, I will walk you through the the installation what you have done. So you all have installed MySQL, right? So what you have to do is, if it is successfully installed, you need to go to search bar here, and you need to type here MySQL command line here. So this kind of this will be getting opened, this kind of interface. Is it visible, guys? This black screen, is it visible? Black screen. Okay. So it is asking me to enter what? It is asking me to enter the password. So you can give, I said to give the root, right? So a simple word password, ROOT root. Yes. So I got like this. Everyone is getting like this. I wanted you all to also do simultaneously. Try it. If you are on the same page, then type same page. Everyone, if you are sitting with your system, then please try to do however I'm doing. Vamshi Krishna, good. Same page. One, two, three. Three of you are same page. Okay. Others also you have to do. One, two, three. Only three members. How about others? Others, what you are doing? You wanted some time? What is the problem? Satya Sai, same page. Okay. Good. All are same page. Okay. Now here, if it is showing you like this, it means your SQL has been successfully installed. So in this server version, it is showing for me it is 8.0.33. I wanted you all to type your server number. How much? What it is showing for you? Is it 8.0.33 or different one? You may have installed latest one. Oh, it is same. Okay. Yeah. Others, please do type. Okay, perfect. All have given me their types. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Good, good, good. Yes. Now, first command. So in this we have so many commands that we will be talking later on. But as of now, notepad. Yes. Now everything we are going to do in this shell only, guys. So first one is we need to check what are the databases we have. So what it is, show databases. This is the command you need to type and tell me what is the what you are getting. Show databases. I got 30. These all are my databases, guys. And what you are getting, how many data, what is the number of rows you are getting, you need to type here. Yes, you need to type this command. What is the command? Show databases semicolon. Have you done? Me getting only 4 rows. Okay. Others 4 rows, 5 rows. Kushwan 5 rows. Okay. Okay. Five. Fine, guys. Now this is how we check what show databases we check. Okay. Now once again, like I wanted select. So I just wanted to do this one. Can we also do this select? See, can we do this operation? So what I have done here is the second command I'm using here, select. I'm performing some operation. So like for example, 100 plus 200. I wanted everyone to do this also. This is just to see whether it is working good or not. Select 200 plus 300 plus 20. Is it giving right answer? Yes. So I wanted you to perform some calculation on this multiplication, division, and tell me whether it is working. If it is working, you need to mention working. Select 45 into 2. Perfect. It is giving me right answer. And two, only few of them are writing working. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. Others, okay, good. Yeah. So when it is working, now what we need to do here is whenever it is working, yes. So now we have seen about a select and also we have seen about a show databases. So whatever you are getting the databases 5 or 4, it is system databases. Okay. So this is the one way to open what? See here. Up to here we have seen the commands, but now one way, first ways to work on MySQL. First one. What is the first one? MySQL command line. MySQL command line. This is command line client. This is, and the second one is, let's see some like GUI application. I wanted to work on GUI application of this. So what I need to type here, MySQL. So let's try this one. Try to click on Workbench. Here also it is asking password. Yes. So guys, this is called MySQL Workbench. MySQL Workbench. Now, if you can able to see this one, MySQL Workbench, you should type in the comment Workbench. Type Workbench if you can able to access Workbench also. Is it working? Type Workbench. So how I have gone here in the search bar, you have to type Workbench. Yes, Workbench. Yes, correct. One person, others. So now this is my Workbench. In this also you can make a rows and columns, tables, schema. Files, new model, like this. So here we have create a new table. Here we have create a new schema. Here we have all these things you can explore, guys. Here file, edit, view, query. So directly you need to click on that to run the queries. Okay, all these. Here you can make it big and small also. Here this is to execute. Here we have this is to execute. Okay. So here it is saying that limit. We can also set the limit up to, what is the limit? It is saying rows limit up to 1000, up to here 5000, 50,000. Okay, here we have row limits. So all these are advanced. It means in the MySQL command line, everything we need to type. But here we will be getting somewhat easier things. We will be having here to execute only this. Okay, so we will be working on this. How many workbenches? One, two, three, four. Only four workbench. One, two, three, four. Okay. Guys, others? So this is just a look how it looks. Okay. So now here, third one we have done. Now second one we are done. Third one is CMD, command line. So this is CMD in the Windows. How to work with the Windows CMD? Let's understand here. Everyone have to see the steps here. So where we have installed, yes. Now this is what it is, a shell. Okay. Now this is the what? This is a UI, graphical user interface, and it is what in the Windows we have. It is also like a shell only, but it has some advantages. So let's try to run that. Try to check whether CMD is working or not. So guys, you need to observe carefully regarding CMD. Let's see how we can work on CMD here. So first, in order to work on the CMD, first what you have to do here is check the file where it is installed. So in front of you only I'm going to check this in the C drive, program files. In the program files, it should be like MySQL. Here is MySQL. Here it is server. We have bin, and here it is CMD. Yes. So what I got is I got this way. This is not the one. Yes. So everyone got like this. I wanted everyone to do in this way. Go to the server, up to the bin. You have to click on that address bar and CMD you need to click. you are done, you have to type CMD. Or if you wanted me to repeat again, I will. Good. Others? 2%. 3. Sai Uttej, okay. You don't have to follow this. It is just like a practically we are doing. Okay, Bhavya also done. Others? Only this many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Others, guys? 24. 24 are active here. Only few are following. What is the reason? Okay, guys. So in this also, in this way also we can do what? We can open the command line of the shell of what? MySQL. Yes. Others? So here what you need to do here is, now MySQL you need to type MySQL, again space U. U means what? Username. Whatever the username you have, whatever the username you got. So for example, whatever it is, and then this. It is asking us password. So whatever the password you kept, everyone got this. See guys, this is very important in this. Which one? MySQL minus symbol U. Again here it is username space this part. Where is my notepad? Done. Okay, in the notepad here. This is important, guys. Here, from here to here, you have to do. First is path. Select the path. Yes. First is select the path. Next is this code you have to type, and then you have to give the password. Okay. So from path setting. Okay. So listen, Madhuri, once again. I'm telling you for you, and everyone can do this. So now here, what we need to do is we need to go to the C drive where our MySQL, after installation, it will get saved in here program files. It is in C drive. Go to the C drive. In the C drive, we have program files. In the program file, just to try to check MySQL. MySQL. Again, here we have server. We have bin. In the bin here, It here, guys. Here you need to type CMD. CMD. We got it here. Now, after getting here, what you need to do? MySQL and minus U root minus P. This is the code, and here you have to enter the password which you have set while installing your MySQL. Is it clear, Madhuri? Now you try it. Everyone have to try this, and once it is clear, now try this in this use, not use, show databases. In the CMD, I wanted you to try this show databases. Is it working? Type yes if it is working. In the CMD, where you have given this code, minus U root minus P. Yes, guys. Anyone tried show databases command in the CMD? Hello, am I audible? Yes. Okay. Type yes. Two members have done. Yes, Satya Sai, you got 4 rows because you have not created, right? We have not created any databases. These all are databases. We will create more databases, then you will get more rows. As of now, no worries. These all are system databases. Okay. Yes. So guys, this is all about what? This is all about our tool. We are making our tool very ready to work on it, to start the work on this, each and everything. But before this tool, we need to understand some functionalities. Okay. So let's see some functionalities of it. Now, few concepts are important in this. Now you can keep a heading called types of integrity constraints. Types of integrity constraints, guys. So what is the meaning of this integrity? Integrity means, I told you yesterday only, consistency and accuracy. So we have some constraints. Constraints means what? Conditions. Okay. So let's see what are those constraints we have. First one is domain constraint. Domain constraint. Second one is entity integrity constraint. In third one is referential integrity constraint, and the fourth one is key constraint. Key constraints, guys. So now let's understand each and everything in clear manner. Okay. So now here, yes, I'll explain about domain constraint. So what is the meaning of domain constraint, guys? So it means what? It describes about the value or attribute valid set. Okay. Now to understand this, I will take one example. The example is, okay. Now let's see the example. Now for example, here we have student ID. After that we have name. Again we have age, and we have semester, which semester he is studying. Semester. Done. So it means what can be the ID? ID is 1 of 10 IDs. Name is Ravi. Age is 23. Semester is 1. First semester. 1 I'm indicating with this. Now, what is the meaning of this is domain constraint. The domain constraint is ID. ID, can ID be any? Can ID, just my question to all of you is, can ID be a string? Can ID be a string, guys? Yes, no? String means characters, group of characters. Yes, no? ID or roll number or employee ID, can it be string? Yes, no. So this one is valid. Okay. If in the place of ID I'm writing A, in the place of name I'm writing 20, in the age of I'm writing something H, in the place of semester I'm writing something high. Is it valid? It is invalid. So what is the meaning of this is the type of the domain includes string, characters, so all these data types. So whatever the corresponding domain is there, it should be of a corresponding domain. So the exact, the suitable data type we have to keep for the attributes. The suitable data type should be there for attributes. Done. So guys, I hope you understood about the domain constraint. If it is ID, this A cannot be there. If it is a name, 20 cannot be there. If it is a age should be in numbers, integers. But here we are giving characters. That is not possible. So it is invalid. We cannot give. So I hope you all understood about this. Next point. Next point is important. What it is? It talks about in entity. Now only on the screen it should be visible what? Entity. So what is the meaning of this entity, guys? Anyone? Yesterday I told you what is entity. Anyone? Type on the chat box meaning of entity. Yesterday I told you about entity. What is entity? Anyone? Table, relation. Good. Table, relation. Only two members. At least 5 to 6. So guys, it talks about the primary key. Primary key. Primary key means what? Which is unique. Unique. And not only unique, it should not be null. Should not null. Now we need to understand why it is not be null. Now for example, I'm writing ID. ID is 101. Name Ravi, and age is 23. Okay. So now here I have one more, one not two. We also have Ravi, and his age is 24. Now how I can identify that this Ravi is not this Ravi, both are different Ravis? How I can identify? 103, he is also Mr. Ravi, and here it is 23. So how I can say that this Ravi and this Ravi both are different? Is all Ravis are same or different? The Ravis are different or same? Yes, by the ID. Yes, because of this ID I can relate. See here, age can be same age. Age can be same here. Here age can be 23, for him also 23. Here is 24. But here it is because of this ID. If the ID is unique, ID has to be unique. Then only we can identify the, if the ID is unique, then only we can identify rows. Understood? Different number of rows we can identify, and ID should be not null. Now for example here, if I'm writing here null, just null, and here I'm writing Ajay, okay, and here I'm writing 25. Is there any meaning for this? Is there any meaning? Any meaning for this? No, right? So on null, there is no ID for him. If there is a no ID, we cannot identify everything, all these rows. Who is Ajay? How I can understand? Ajay can be many. So what we are saying is this entity integrity constraint talks about primary key. So primary key, see here, primary key is equal to unique value plus not null. Understood? So this is very important point, guys. Yes, this point you need to note down. So what is the primary key is equal to unique plus not null. It should not be any null values. Yes. Yes, guys. Understood? Now here we have something called referential integrity. Yes, let's understand this one also. We have here two tables like ID, and here we have name. Yes, and here we have department ID. Okay. Now ID is one, name is Ravi. I'm saying R. R is name. Department ID is 11. Now here ID is 2. Name is V. Department ID is 12. Again ID is 3. Here it is M, 13. Now this is what? This is one table, the table of student table. Now similarly, we have another table, that is department table. Department table. So for department table, what are the attributes we can give? For the department table, we can give department ID, department name, again department, faculty. What are the, who are the faculties who are teaching? Faculty. Okay. So now here my ID, department ID I have one, department name I have science, faculty someone XYZ. Okay. So here we have X. Now here again, here it is 12, here it is social, here it is Z. So guys, now what we need to understand here is referential means what? In this we have ID name, and here we have what? Department ID. So with the help of this department ID, I can able to find out the details. If I have this 11, now department name and faculty name. With this I can also find out the student name and also student ID. Yes. So it means the department ID in this table is acting as foreign key. Understood? So this department, in this department ID is acting as what? Foreign key. Foreign key means what? It is giving the relation between two tables, something similarities. Similarities between two tables. Understood? So this table, student table and department table, both are related by what? By this department ID. So this department ID is known as what? Foreign key. Understood, guys? So as of now, you need to understand only this much. Now we have something called keys. So keys are nothing but, keys are very simple. Keys means uniquely identification. Unique identification of the attributes. Now can you give me some examples which are unique? I am giving employee ID. Everyone have to give something. I will note down here. Yes, one by one. Second point is email. Good. Mobile is identity number. Yes, mobile also correct. Phone number. Others. Perfect. Yeah, this is Aadhaar number. Aadhaar number. Next, PAN number. PAN number is also uniquely identity. PN PAN. Next one, who have not given the answer, they have to try. Ticket number, bank account number, roll number. Yeah, perfect. All these all are what? Exactly. Ticket number, passport number. All these are what? For uniquely identification. So if we have this number, we can identify because by the name in India having 140 crores population, there are so many names which are similar. There are so many age which are similar. So those are. Now you have given me that unique identification. Can you give me the similar identification which is not unique? Not unique. Not unique. You have to tell me which is not unique. So first one I am saying name. Second one, from second you have to start. Date of birth. Huh. DOB. Date of birth. Yes. Any other answers for not unique? Guys, any other answers? Address in the sense house number, then it is okay, but locality and area, street name, both are, that can be same. Any other guys? Students marks. Okay, fine. So this is all about what? Not unique. So guys, I'm giving you one task. So are you guys ready for the task? You have to type task. Everyone, type task. Satya Sai, Chandu. Issue task. Perfect. So now the task is, so guys, now the task is according to this name, in the chat, the participants, you all can see the participants, right? First year Devinder, Sai Krishna. Okay, so as per this, you have to take the task. So first one, we are talking about keys, guys. Now we have so many keys. First key, memory key. This is just good to know information, guys. You all have to know. Candidate, candidate key, super key. Fourth one, we have foreign key. Fifth one is alternate. Sixth one is composite key. Again, we have artificial key. Okay. So guys, now here we have seven. Now all the seven, one you have to take. So like Devinder one. In this Sai Krishna second candidate key. Third one Devinder. Afridi foreign key. Raghava Reddy alternate key. Composite is Avinash. and artificial key is Chandrasena Reddy. So like this, all 7 keys you have to take, guys, as per this. Okay, up to Chandu. So I wanted you all to just take down your own keys now, and I'm giving you 3 to 4 minutes of a time. You have to research on this. You have to tell at least one point on this so that we can understand. Even I will also clarify your doubts. Okay, this is a small task. Now you need to perform. At least something you need to speak about this. Speak means you can write on the chat or you can unmute yourself. So your time. Have everyone have taken your keys? If yes, then please type keys. Type keys, guys. Whoever have taken the keys. Yes. See, guys, you no need to talk. Don't afraid. You just need to copy paste whatever you understood. That's it. You don't have selected their keys. So type key. Huh. Okay. You can type your own key names, guys. Come on, make it fast. Only Afridi and Chandu have taken. How about others? Artificial keys. Okay. Super key. Fine, guys. So I guess you all have got your keys. Now it is 8-1 by 8-5. I will be checking with you all. I understood you all got your keys. Randomly, I will be asking at least 3 to 4 members what is their key, and they have to at least say something on the chat what it is. So, guys, your time starts now. So, let me keep a timer here. Timer stopwatch. No, not this. Five minutes of a time. 5 minutes start. Is it visible, guys? Anyone can unmute yourself and tell. Is it visible? Unmute yourself and tell me.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
More 30 seconds, guys. Four, three, two, one. Guys, I will ask you now. Just I wanted to know how you know. So whomever I'm asking, they have to say, okay. Ishwar, you have written. That's okay, but just wanted to interact also. That's the reason. So Sayutej, could you please unmute yourself and talk? What is your key, and you have to talk about it.
My key is primary key.
Hello?
I'm visible. Uh, Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
My key is primary key. Primary key is a unique identifier for each record in database table.
Okay.
And in most database system, primary keys are implemented as one or more columns within table. And their
Okay.
values must be unique for each rows.
Mm-hmm.
Common use of primary keys are single column and primary key, and
Mm-hmm.
composite primary keys, and surrogate keys. That's all about primary keys.
That is good. Good, Utej. So, yeah, you told nice. Enough. Thank you. Why my Bluetooth is not working? Okay, now whom I should select? Shiva Krishna, Vamshi Krishna. Are you there? Vamshi Krishna, are you there? I think he's not there. Chandrasena Reddy.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
My key is artificial key, sir, but I didn't understand much about it. I just read the about.
Oh, you read, but you did not understood what
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Who else is having artificial key? Raise your hands once. One who got artificial key. Chandu, could you? Okay, Chandra, you can mute yourself. Chandu, please unmute.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Artificial key is also known as surrogate key.
Yes.
Surrogate.
You said it was not clear, Chandu.
Okay, I'm typing the spelling, sir.
You can type if it is. No, like you understood. No, like don't give me the. Okay, it is called something, but what is the meaning of it? What is this artificial key? You understood the meaning?
Sir, just they they are used to auto increment the integers,
Okay.
and they are commonly used in database design to ensure data integrity and simplify the join between tables.
Okay. Got
That's
it.
all.
For the joining purpose, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Chandu.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next one is Sai Krishna. Are you there? Sai Krishna. No, he's not there. Okay, Madhuri. Madhuri, I see your name here. Are you there? Could you please respond? Okay. Bhavya? Guys, if you don't know, also no problem. Just try to respond, no? Yes, Bhavya.
There is a voice audible, sir.
It's audible.
My key is candidate key, sir.
Okay.
A candidate.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, so in a candidate key, we have minimal set of columns in a table which uniquely identifies a row, sir, in the table.
Okay,
And
so
for
it
this
is
candidate,
also okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this candidate key cannot have subsets for unique to uniquely identify rows.
It doesn't have what?
Subset.
Okay, it doesn't have any subset.
There is no subset for candidate key, sir.
Okay, okay, got it. So it is uniquely identified and it is not having any subset. Good. Yes, Ishwar. Yes, Ishwar, you can speak.
Key is a super key.
Mm-hmm.
Key is a single key or a group of multiple keys.
Okay.
Can uniquely identify tuples in a table.
Okay.
Super key is also a set of scanned keys.
Okay. So super keys are subset of candidate keys. Okay, you have written all this. Good. Nice point. Done. Next one is Afridi. Afridi. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, Afridi.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Mine is super key.
What is your key, Afridi?
Super key, sir.
Okay. Same answer. Ishwar.
Oh, yes, sir. Hello.
Afridi, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine, Afridi. You can mute yourself.
Okay.
Audible, guys?
Yes, sir. You're on.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
sir.
yes. So Uday, sorry, what is his name? Kushwant. Kushwant, are you there? Okay, fine, guys. So I will be also asking you this in the next session also. So keep working on it. All the keys you have to work on it. Okay. So now let's understand something very important of the SQL part. What is the meaning of query, guys? Query is what? What is query? Let's understand. query. We say like we are writing one code, right? So that is the reason it is. So what is the meaning of query? That we need to understand. Okay. So the query is a formulated for a, it is what? It is a question. Formulated. What it is? Query is a question formulated. Formulated means what? Forming for a relation table. For a relation, or we can say that relation or a table both are same. Yes. What is query? Query is a question formulated for a relation or a table to retrieve some useful information from the table. To retrieve some useful information from a table. So this is called what, guys? This is called query. Query means what? Writing the code. So whatever the code we are writing in the SQL, that is the query here. Yeah. So this is important here. So you need to note down here syntaxes, everything we are going to see, but what is the terminology? That is very important here. Now, so now here we have understood about query. Now let's understand what is SQL. How many of you know what is SQL full form? Just type on this chat box. Kushwant, you have written. Okay, fine. So full form of SQL, guys. Structured query language. First point. Yes. Good. First point is the full form itself is structured query language. So what it does is it gives a, this provides option to edit. Edit means what? Manipulate what? Database. Earlier it was also called as SQL. SQL. Earlier it was called as SQL. Earlier. Okay. Now let's understand what is fourth point. It was developed by what? It was developed by IBM. Who developed? IBM. IBM developed. What is the main intention of this SQL, guys? Fifth one is the main objective, we can say. Main objective. First one. What is the main objective? Storing the data. Second one is manipulating. We can say that store, and the second one is manipulate. That's it. So this is about something about SQL. Now we need to understand some of the features of this. So let's not understand the features. Let's understand what SQL can do, guys. What SQL can do. So what are the capabilities of SQL? First point is retrieve application or retrieve operations. Retrieve operations it can perform. So what is the question? What we can write here? What SQL can do? This is a question. So if anyone is asking you this question, you need to answer. Retrieve operations. It can do retrieve. We can insert the records where in a database. Third one, it can delete records from database. When it can delete, when it can insert, it means what? It can also create a new database. Now, fifth one is can create views. Sixth one is create stored procedures. Seventh one, create cursors. These are some of the important point about SQL, what SQL can do. You can provide permissions. To access tables. So these are the things which can be done, and these things are really required, guys, for all the companies. For example, all companies are having what? Database. To manage this database, we need what? To manage all this database, we need what? Some tool. So SQL is required. So now if you learn this SQL, this is very much important and benefit to all of you guys. Either if you are from any kind of a background, because so many companies, they are working with a database, their database. To manage the database, we need what? SQL language. If you have a good knowledge, there are good job opportunities. Job opportunities. Good job opportunities. So this is very much important point, guys. So everyone have to know the idea about SQL. You should know how to create a database, how to manage the database. All these things, whatever I have written, those are really important points, guys. And now from here, the most important point is going to start, guys. This is really important from here. Whoever have left the meeting, you can, if there is a possibilities, you can call them back. Yes, from here the main thing let's learn is types of SQL commands. So what are the commands we have in SQL? This is very fundamental. Any company, any interviewer will question on this. What it is? Types of SQL commands. Types of SQL commands. First command, we have DDL. First is DDL. Second one, first we'll talk about DDL. In this DDL, second command, what is second command? DML. Third command, DCL. And the fourth command is TCL. Understood? So these are very important commands, and in this also we have so many other commands. We will be seeing one by one, guys. So it is very important in the point of companies, placements, everything. Okay. So now let's understand one thing. First thing. The first one is DDL. DDL. Now keep a heading called, subheading is DDL. Yeah. Now we have not given the full forms, right? Okay, let me give the full forms here. What is the full form of DDL? Okay, we'll try it here only, the full forms. Chandu, DQL we are including in the DML only. Okay, so DDL means data definition language. Data definition language. So what is this DDL? It means what? We are defining. What we are defining? We are defining the structure. Structure of a table. How the table should look. Okay. So it is talking about what? The structure of a DDL. Structure of a table. Okay. So it is talking about not only the table but also database. It is talking about the structure. Which structure? First one is database. The second one about table. Table we can create. Third one, we can create views. Fourth one, we can also create stored procedures. Okay, stored procedures. We can create triggers. These are the SQL objects, guys. Database, table, views, stored procedure, triggers. Sixth one, cursors. So cursors comes under stored procedure only. So we have all these points. Very important point, guys. These all are. So DDL is stands for data definition language, and it defines what? The structure. So we need to build what as a structure. Now in this we have some commands. So let's see what are the commands we have. First command is create. We are going to create something. That is the reason the name is create. Very important command. Second one, alter. Create means what, guys? It is what we are making something. Structure is being coming into existence. Structure existence. Alter means what? Modification. Somewhat modification we are doing. Modifications we are doing. For what is the modifications we are doing? We are doing the modification, like we have created a table, then we need to change the name of the table. I wanted to add one more column, all those. So I will be taking you the example also, but as of now it is important. Now third one, create, alter. We have drop, guys. Drop means, what is the meaning of this drop? Removing. Okay, so it means what? If I have created a table, then what I'm doing, I'm just removing. What I'm removing, I just don't want the table anymore. That is the reason what I'm doing is I wanted to drop the table. Understood? Yes. Now we have drop means, you understood, guys? Deleting the table. Example. Fourth one. What is the fourth one, guys? Fourth one is truncate. Yes. Truncate. So truncate is also something called deleting, but this will delete only rows. It means what? There is a table structure is present. Structure is present. Structure is not deleted. Got it? Now this is about DDL. Structure is not being deleted, but rows are, we are deleting the rows. Okay, truncate. Now we have rename. Rename means what? Changing the name of a table. For example, I kept the student name as a student, but later on I wanted to change them as SQL students. They are learning SQL, so I kept their names as SQL student. So depending on the requirement, we can make some changes. So it is changing the name. That's it. Rename means. So up to here, is it clear, guys, for everyone? If it is clear, type truncate. If it is clear, type truncate in the chat box. Twenty members. I wanted to see many. And good. So you all have written the truncate. Very good. Now here we understood what is DDL. It is data definition language. The structure is build, and here we have create. These things you need to remember, guys. You have to remember. In the question, he can ask you which type. Rename comes under which type. You should say DDL. So create, alter, drop, truncate. Many times the interviewer will ask you this basic question, and it is multiple time repeated question. What is the difference between drop and truncate? Drop will delete the table, but truncate will delete the rows. Structure is still present. Okay. So these are really important. With this only you are going to make some modification on the database. Understood? This is very important. Now let's move for the next one. Next one. What is this next one? We have DML. So can anyone write the full form of DML? At least 10 answers I wanted from 10 people. Full form of DML. Only Bhavya. Ten members. 10 have to answer. Good. I can see that. Yes, DML. Now, let's understand what is this DML. Yes. So first point is, yes, exactly what you said, data manipulation language. Data manipulation language. So what is the meaning of manipulating? Manipulating means what can be the manipulation means? Manipulation. So second point is what? Manipulation. Okay. Manipulation, inserting something, inserting. I wanted to insert something. It means it got somewhat manipulated. I wanted to update. It got manipulated. It got, if I am deleting also. So it means it is also got what it got. It is also what we are saying. It is getting manipulated. So these are some of the theory points, guys. You need to say to the interviewer. Now let's see the operators. What we have in this. What are the commands? So the commands are, first command is insert. Second one is update. Third one is delete. So what is the meaning of this insert? Whenever I'm doing insert means what? Inserting means what? Number of records means rows. So rows we are entering in the, where we are doing it, we are inserting in the, entering in the table. Insert means what? Records we are entering. Yes. Now next one is update. So what is the meaning of update? So for example, by mistake, like madam, out of 100 she given one student 90 marks, but later on teacher, once she corrected once again, but she found that he is getting only 45 marks. Then what teacher have to do? Teacher have to update the marks, change the marks. Update means what? Changing the values. Okay, changing the values. Done. This is called delete means what? I wanted to delete some rows. So basically this manipulation is working on records. It is working on the records. Okay. Now, so guys, you all understood about this. If you have understood about DML, then type update. Everyone, at least 10 responses. Done, guys. Good. Now here we can include that select command in this, but I'm taking different DQL. So what is this DQL full form? Data query language. Data query language. So what is this data query language? It does retrieve the information. For example, retrieve, or we can say accessing accessing the information of table, or we can say accessing information of records. So it means, yeah, in this we have only one command, that is called select. Select. Yes, this is called DQL. So we have seen about DDL, DML. We have seen about DQL. Done. DQL is also done. This is the select command, guys. You have to use this command. Okay. So now once this is done, now we have something called TCL. I wanted everyone to write the full form of TCL. 10 members at least. Three members. More 7 members. Very good. So the full form is transaction control. So what is the meaning of this transactions, guys? So I have told you earlier also, transactions means what? Operations. So this is a huge topic we'll discuss later on, but as of now we need to understand what are the commands of this transaction. First command is commit. Second one is rollback. Third one is save point. Now let's see one by one. What is the meaning of commit? Commit means saving permanently, means it is saved forever. Committed. So we say, right, are you committed? So somebody say, yes, I am committed. So it means what? Committed means what? They are going to marry certain person, or they are going to stay with one person forever, for the lifelong. So in this way you can relate this commit. Commit means what? The changes are permanent. The permanent, yes. So it means what? Example is, if I have given, for example, from the phone pay, if I'm paying, guys, from phone pay, I have done the transaction of 100 rupees to your account. Will that 100 will become 500? Yes, no? Yes. So it means what? From phone pay, if I'm doing any transaction, 100 rupees I did, I transferred 100 rupees to your account, it will not become 500. It will be what? 100 only. In this, what is the meaning of this? The change, whatever the operation we have done, this change is permanent. Okay, so that is called what? Commit. If once it is committed, we cannot get it back. Undo cannot be done. Okay, once it's committed, we can't change. That's it. Now coming to this rollback, what is the meaning of this rollback? Rollback means we already know the operation of undo. For example, I got one task. I have the task of separating the first name and last name. But what I have done, first name and middle name I have separated. So what happened? There is a problem. So for that, what we need to do is we need to undo the operation. Roll back. Roll back means simply you need to understand that it is undo. Undo it is. Very important, guys. It is in the terms of office work. Sudden you deleted everything. So client given one task to add last name of customers. What you did is by mistake you deleted all the database. You deleted. For example, if the client given you to add the last name for 100 customers, by mistake what you did, you deleted the total customer list. Now when you deleted the customer list, what would be the reaction of client? Mention the chat. Mention, guys, everyone. What would be the reaction? If client come to know that all the customers records are gone, then what would be the reaction? Anyone? You have to note down, guys, here in the chat box. What would be the reaction if the client come to know that you have deleted all the customer data? Type, you all slept? If see, once again I'm repeating the question. If the client came to know that you by mistake deleted the customer's data, then what will be the reaction or response of client towards you? Any one word? Audible?
He asked to retrieve the data.
Okay. He'll ask like that. His reaction will be how simple it is. Please retrieve the data.
No, not
He will be very. This client will be very much frustrated, anger, because he is losing the business, right? Numbers, customers, all the data of customers he's lost, because this client don't know anything about SQL. Yes, correct. Only one person given the emoji of anger. Okay, so he will be very much bursted, client is. But later on what you will do, you understood that there is a mechanism that is called as rollback. So rollback will save you your job and your income also. So rollback is very important. So when you know that rollback is there, then you will feel what? Comfortable. Understood? So that is a very important point in the companies. Now save point is we are setting a mark which operations has to be performed. So what we are doing, we are setting a mark which operations has to be performed. So it means what? If I have to delete, I can delete, update. So what is the meaning of this? I wanted this delete has to be rollback, or this update has to be rollback. So or else this update has to be committed. So this what we are doing, we are setting a mark. That's it. So these all are about what? TCL commands. These things practically also we are going to see with the code also. Now TCL is done. So what is the meaning? What is the next one? Next one is what? DCL. DCL. Yes. What is the DCL? Data control language. What is the meaning of this data control language, guys? Data control language gives permissions. So it has two things. First one is grant. Second one is revoke. So what is this grant is doing? Grant is giving permissions to the user. It is giving the permission to the user to perform some task. For example, some task means some task we can say like he can insertion he can do, updating he can do, but deleting he should not do. Okay, so it means what? Giving the permission or giving the access giving the permission or giving the access to the user to perform some task, like for example insertion and updating. Okay, so it means what? It means like there are so many employees, we will be keeping what? Role based. We are keeping one supervisor, one employee supervisor, again like this, like team lead, again manager, like this. So manager will give some authentication for whom? Team lead. And that whatever the team lead can perform, that simple employees cannot perform. Yes. So what is the meaning of revoke? Taking the permission back, taking the access back. That's it. Very simple. This one DCL. We will see the practical application for this also. So data control language. It's control means what? Giving the permission and taking the permission. This is very important. Control. Okay. Revoke means once we are writing the command for revoke, it means what? The person whom I have given the authority to insert and update the data is no more. He will not be getting any access. So guys, if you have understood, you have to comment understood all these types of DCL commands, all these types of SQL commands. If you have understood, just type SQL commands. Type SQL commands. Perfect, guys. So anyone is having any question on any topic, or anyone wanted to ask anything? I'm giving the time, guys. You can go ahead with your questions. Questions? Okay, it is saying 3 minutes left in the meeting. Okay. So guys, we are done the major part. So now in the next class, we are going to see about, from the next class, don't miss this classes, guys. From the next, we are going to start main core concepts, like how to apply, what would be the queries, all those. Okay, so I guess you all have understood and you don't have any questions so far. So just comment on the chat box, last comment, and then we can leave from the meeting. So you can comment like understood and also bye bye. So understood and bye. Then you can leave. If you have understood, then only. Otherwise, you can ask me the questions. Thank you for attending. Bye, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow.
The meeting has ended. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.